Hey you guys, it is your girl Glitter Mama, and today I decided that it is time for another storytime video. I think the last storytime video that I did was when I got my nose pierced and sneezing on the poor girl, and I hope that you enjoyed that. If you did, like that video because it was a very interesting day for me when I did that. So I thought I might as well continue these story times because a lot of you guys actually really enjoyed it and had a great you know, some people were asking me about the incident basically. So today I decided I was going to call this video the title that it is because this is what really happened. So I want to let you guys know this actually happened about a while ago, a good while ago. I don't really remember how long ago it was, to be exact, because, you know, I just don't. But I had to go to court for witnessing to something for a friend of mine. Well, a now ex-friend of mine, let's just put it that way. I don't have hardly any friends anymore, other than you guys out here in the world. But I had to go to court to be a witness because of an incident that happened, and I was just a witness. I wasn't there because I was in trouble or anything like that. I was just there as a witness, basically. So I got up there to the court, or I got up there to where I was supposed to go, and I checked the list and my name wasn't on there, and I thought that was like a little odd. So it's like, okay, well, maybe I'll just like hang out and chill, and then maybe they'll call me because maybe they were, you know, added me on later. So as I was waiting, I was just like on my phone, like, you know, waiting on the doors to open up. And I kind of looked up in the corner of my eye and I seen this girl. And I was like, that girl looks familiar. But, you know, I'm the type of person, if I think I know you, but I'm not really 100% sure, I will not come up to you. So she goes up to the little list and she, I guess, finds her name. And she's like, she comes up to me and she's like, what are you doing here? Like, she's got this like really raspy voice or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And let me just tell you something. This girl smelled straight up like a brewery. She stunk like rotten fish. And she looked like she hadn't bathed in days. And I'm sitting here like trying not to like puke, you know what I mean? Because the smell was so rank, basically. And so she's like, what are you doing here? And I just said, long story. And she's like, well, let me tell you why I'm here. And I'm sitting here like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't remember who you are. So, yeah. So I'm trying to like, in my head, like, where do I know this bitch from? Where do I fucking know this bitch? And while she's talking to me, okay, she's claiming like, oh, I beat the shit out of my man and I'm proud of it and da-da-da-da. And I'm going to commit, you know, if I go to jail over his ass, I'm going to come back and whoop his ass. And I'm damn proud of it. And I'm sitting here thinking, fucking really? Like, why are you admitting this shit? You're in court. Like, you're in a court house. You know, I don't know. Like, I can't really explain like that. So I get a text from my friend who my ex-friend who I was, going to court for to be a witness. And, she was like, you need to be careful. That girl is a prostitute. Well, 30 thanks. I should. So, anyway, next thing you know, here comes this girl and this black dude come down the hallway here. And I guess apparently she knew the girl. And she's like, the girl was like soaking wet. And then the black dude was just like, I guess he wasn't really talking or anything like that. And the girl was like, I mean, she reeked even worse than the homeless prostitute over here did. So basically I'm like smelling whatever it is, and she's talking about how she ran through the fountains and da 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 this, and she's got a raspy voice too, and she's all like doing all this. She's all over the place, and like either she didn't go to sleep after drinking or she woke up drunk or woke up drinking. You know what I'm saying? Because you can smell the from both of them. You can smell it. And like they were, I mean, they had to be intoxicated basically. I was like, get away from me. No, get away from me. So So they like leave. I don't know where they go. I don't know if they went outside to smoke a cigarette while waiting and everything. So we all gathered. They opened the doors and we were all gathering into the courtroom and everything else. And I like to sit at the very end if I can, because that's just a more of a like security reason for me, because I know that if I have to get up, I don't have to like bother anybody, or I could just leave basically, or if I get called up to the stand, then it's like more easier for me to get up there, you know, and it's quicker, more convenient basically. So I was sitting at the very end of the row, and my friend, she texts me again and she says, don't let her get you in trouble, because she will do that. And so I'm like, okay, great. Well, there was a huge space along the there was a huge space like between me and the other guy. Well, they come in, I'm like, don't make contact. Like, I'm like walking, like I'm looking away from these bitches, like for real. And the two girls and the black dude are like following, you know, he's following behind them, and they sit right next to me. Okay, now the bailiff had already told the rules of the courtroom, like to shut the fuck up, you know, when you know, and all that fun jazz. Well, so I'm sitting there and these girls start talking, and there are like some catty ass little like middle schoolers, like, and they're loud as fuck. And like the girl that came and approached me originally, the OG girl, I'm gonna name her Ashley. Okay, let's just name her Ashley. She was like beating on she was like trying to get my attention to talk to her and stuff like that. And I was completely ignoring her because I was like, I don't have nothing to do with you. Like, I don't know you. I might have met you in the past, maybe once or twice. I don't really know you. So why the fuck should I just fucking be like, you know what I'm saying? Hell no, girl. Hell no. So the bailiff comes over and he looks directly at me and says, ladies. And I'm sitting here like, these are these bitches over here. I'm like, no bitch, like it's them. Apparently you guys wasn't in the room when I had stated the rules, but let me repeat them again. And I'm sitting here, I'm the type of person that if I heard you the first time, okay, enough. So I'm over here like, you know, and he's like, no talking, no cell phones, no eating, no drinking, no this, no that. If you have to talk, go outside the courtroom, bloody this, bloody that. Okay, so them girls keep talking and keep being like little middle schoolers. Well, the girl that jumped into the water fountain, I don't know her name, so I'm not going to like give her a specific name. She goes up, and I guess you know, I don't know. I don't know what the whole situation is, but it was dismissed basically, and she left. Bye. And then Ashley, the girl, just walks back out with her, and I guess she smokes a cigarette. Well, I was waiting in there long enough, and I texted my friend and said, I have to go to the bathroom. I need to call my grandmother, because I was supposed to be going to work at noon. So I needed to call my grandmother to see if she would just fill in for me. So I come back and I sit in a different spot, just hoping that she wouldn't go. So she was gone. Like, she was completely gone for, oh my God, forever. Up until lunch, actually. We left for lunch basically, and we came back around 2 o'clock, and yeah, that was a long time, from like, it was like 11:30 to like 12 before, 2 before I seen this bitch again. So I come in, and I'm like pretty early, like me and my friend, we both ate lunch together, you know what I'm saying, like we hung out together and everything else. And then I'm sitting there, and the girl comes back, and she's eating a hot dog. Ugh. And if you know the stinky smell of like a gas station hot dog, that is what it smells like. And she's over here going, really fucking annoying. Now, not only does she, okay, so I'm letting you know, she smells like a drunken homeless prostitute. Now she smells like a greasy ass drunken homeless prostitute. Okay, so the smell alone was just disgusting. And she was just eating there, and she's like, sits right next to me. And I'm sitting here like, close your fucking mouth. Like, that's disgusting. Nobody wants to hear your food being chomped on in your fucking mouth. Just saying. I'm sorry. So then, she's finishing up her little bite or whatever, and she punches me in an arm. And I'm not saying it's like a tap like that. It is like that. And I'm like, oh hell no. Like, I'm like getting aggravated at this point. I'm getting angry, okay? And she goes and tells me, she's like, can you believe that I've been on my fucking period for 2 weeks? And I'm sitting here like, I don't give a fuck if you've been on the rag for 2 weeks. That is TMI. I don't give a fuck. I don't even give a fuck if I'm on my period. Like, I mean, if I don't say I'm on my period, then you shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if you're on the rag or not. Like, that is not a... You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting very aggravated at this point, and I don't like to be touched unexpectedly or anything like that, especially with people that I don't know. Like, I barely even let my family members touch me. Like, the only people that are allowed to touch me is my mom and my daughter, and that's just because, for one, I gave birth to my daughter, and two, my mom gave birth to me. And then everybody else either lets me know some way that they're gonna touch me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know that. You know what I mean? That's just out of respect for me, because I'm like, I gotta be in my bubble. And even my daughter, sometimes she'll get very like on top of me, and it makes my anxiety go a little bit haywire, and I can't stand it. But yeah, so I'm just sitting here a lot, and she's just trying to talk to me, and like, I'm trying to give her the cold shoulder the whole day. Like, I'm talking about from 9:30 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. She's fucking sitting next to me, and finally I just turn my body, and I'm like looking at I'm trying to get the bailiff. Like, I'm trying to get the bailiff's attention. But apparently the bailiff was too busy in his fucking computer to even fucking notice me. So I'm sitting here like, get this bitch, please. Just get this bitch. I'm so annoyed. So she finally gets the hint after how many hours? Let's see, 9, 30, 10, 30, 11, 30, 12, 31, 30, 2:30. 5 hours, a little over 5 hours, that I didn't want her to fucking sit next to me to go move. And then she moves up to the front. I'm like, thank fucking you. Like, and then finally she goes up there. I don't know what fucking happened to her fucking case, but she left, and I was like, thank you, God. And then for the rest of the day, I was okay. So if you're wondering about the whole situation with me being a witness and everything, apparently they didn't put me on the witness list or anything like that, so I didn't go up there to the stand. But the case went pretty well. Like, it was all good gravy. So yeah. But that was the time that I was being harassed by a filthy, nasty bitch. So thanks for watching. If you want to if you want to see me do more Storytime videos, please like this video. And I'm thinking about doing a Q&A, so go on my, you can ask me questions about myself or whatever. Just go to Twitter and just tweet me a question. Go to Snapchat, ask me a question. Go to Instagram and find my profile picture and just ask me questions, okay, on there. And then I will accumulate all your questions up. I don't know when I'm going to film it, so I'm going to try to do it sometime this week, if not next week. So please, please, please ask away. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because obviously you'll get notified about when my videos are up. And then, as always, I do have a YouNow account. I do broadcast live from time to time on there. So don't forget to fan me over there, because then you'll be notified of all the broadcasts that I do. And let's just let's just bring more glitter bugs, okay? Come on, let's go. Come on, let's see how many glitter bugs we can get. I'm not gonna do a goal or anything like that. Let's just invite your friends, invite your family, invite whoever you want, and tell them to just follow me on everywhere that you can imagine, because I've got everything you can think of, okay? So like I said, thanks for watching. I will try to do more of these Storytime videos for you guys, but I'm pretty much of a boring person, but that was a really interesting story that I wanted to tell you guys about. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, because yeah. So I'll see you next time. Bye.